May 16th is the new moon in Taurus. It starts a new cycle. What will this bring for our financial markets? This cycle, I am doing a little bit differently. I am doing the crypto market, but I'm also looking at the New York Stock Exchange's chart. So please let me know in the comments if you like both of these together, and we'll see where it goes. May 16th is this new moon. It's in Taurus at 25 degrees. This chart is of the new moon. This energy is going to be apparent for both New York Stock Exchange, the financial markets, and the crypto market. So this moon is setting the tone. Taurus is about money, earthly possessions, physical possessions. This moons in Taurus tend to favor financials. But we have the moon or the north node squaring to the moon. When this occurs, this indicates challenges within the cycle. Now, it might not be on the actual day of this new moon. It's what I have seen is it's a delayed reaction. The market could start out, the cycle could start out well. When I say the cycle, I mean, I look at the cycles from one new moon to the next new moon for financial astrology. Actually, for all astrology. So the moon squaring to the north node, it is causing split of direction, change of direction, sudden emotional shift. And from my observations, this will happen abruptly. It will happen out of the blue. Everything will be looking fine. It's going great. And then all of a sudden something happens that causes the market to turn. It could be news, information in the markets, and likely with Taurus, because it's an earth sign, it could be many things. It could have to do with the actual financials. That could be directly affecting it. Interest rates, it could be many, many things, but most likely it would be in the sphere of having to do with money. Venus is the ruler of Taurus. So if it's not in the financials, it could be wheat. Venus does rule wheat. It could be something with food, actually, as well. Possibly even a report of lower sales or different companies reporting that their sales numbers are lower, possibly for the quarter, for last quarter. It could be a very many amount of things. Venus is also out of bounds. That's the ruler of this moon. Out of bounds, unique situations. That's what it means. When a planet's out of bounds, it's very unique to, the energy is very different, unusual to how it normally acts. So if Venus is about beauty and the comforts of life, taking it to the extremes, that energy, maybe a hyper focus on these financials and the money and the prices, maybe an obsessive amount of focus on finances, crypto, trading, everything. But usually it's something that is just completely not unforeseen, to the extent of it's something that has never happened before, and people are left looking around, trying to understand what happened to cause the market to decline and why that the situation has happened. Excuse me, I see this for a crypto market, and I see this also for the stock market, New York Stock Exchange. They all have signatures of this energy. On a positive note, the moon is sextile to Jupiter, next to Uranus, trine to Pluto. There's emotional intensity. Uranus, sudden news, reversals, breakthroughs within prices up or down, because the moon is next to Uranus. And Jupiter is something important, increased confidence. It's almost if what it could be is there's this overconfidence within the market that causes this sudden reversal, sudden turnaround. I feel like it's going to be something else, though. Some other news, significant news that occurs that causes this downtrend in the market at a certain point. And it'll stand out very strong. It's not going to be, when is this coming? It's going to happen, and it's going to be in your face. There's hope, there's optimism within the market. That is the onset of how this cycle begins. Again, this starts on May 16th. 4 p.m. is the exact time of the new moon. I do have here a note that morning through mid-afternoon is positive. I know that the stock market closes at 4 p.m. The crypto markets stay open 24/7. Crypto market positive throughout the morning. Mars will be conjunct to Chiron as well during this moon. This is exact actually today. That is something that is a challenge. It's a challenge.